Okay, these are our Felid skulls, a domestic cat and a bobcat. So Felis catus and Lynx rufus. So how do we identify these two skulls? Well, first off, you should see here, so you can see the size of my hand here. The domestic cat is usually substantially smaller than that of a bobcat. There are some domestic cats that are quite large, Maine Coon cats, for example. But by and large, our bobcat's going to be quite a fair bit bigger than the domestic cat. They can be about 25 pounds, and that makes them bigger than most of our domestic cats. They display a very typical Felid skull. They have a very short rostrum. You can see the shape of these skulls. They're just very rounded overall. Okay, they have a very sharp carnassial pair, very prominent canines, and then traits you can look for. So really, the domestic cat is just so much. It's just a small bobcat, but there are a couple little tiny things. So this skull has lost it, but the vast majority of our domestic cats will have a teeny tiny first premolar. And it doesn't occur in all domestic cats, but it occurs in the majority of domestic cats. So if you see that teeny first premolar, it's a domestic cat, at least for Alabama. If you had gone out west, a mountain lion, which of course is much, much bigger than a domestic cat, also sometimes has that first premolar. You can see there's a diastema there. There's a space in our bobcat. There's another little trick as well, and this skull is not ideal for it. But there tends to be a little divot in the skull right here in the domestic cat that is not present in the bobcat. So look for a little indentation there. And if you see that present, that's also another clue that you are looking at a domestic cat and not our bobcat. But other than that, it's really just size and those two tiny characteristics.